The girl became the target of her foster mother's suspicion, just for talking a bit too much with her boyfriend. She proposed sending the girl back to the orphanage. The girl understood what her foster mother was thinking.
I like you. I like the kids. I would never do anything to screw it up.
You swear you're not interested in him?
I swear to God.
After the girl's repeated assurances, the foster mother finally agreed to let her stay. But as they continued to live together, the foster mother grew more paranoid. She couldn't tolerate the girl and her boyfriend being in the same space. That night, the foster mother argued with her boyfriend again due to her suspicions. In an emotional state, she walked into the girl's room with a gun. Seeing this, the girl quickly tried to escape through the window, but the irrational foster mother pulled the trigger first. The girl was hit in the arm and passed out. Fortunately, her younger brother called for help in time. The foster mother and her boyfriend were taken away for questioning by the police. The brother begged his sister not to reveal that their mother was the perpetrator. Otherwise, he would also become a child without a mother. The girl agreed not to turn in her foster mother. She was sorry for disrupting the peace of this family. The boy did not blame her at all, but they had to part ways. After a long treatment and recovery, the girl returned to the orphanage after a few months. But she was not a girl who had been homeless since childhood. She originally had her own mother. Her mother was not only beautiful but also a well-known artist in New York. However, the appearance of a man shattered this life. Not only did her mother's new boyfriend swindle her mother's money, he was also involved with multiple women at the same time. Her mother discovered evidence of his infidelity on his computer, but the man, instead of repenting, kicked her mother out. However, the girl at that time did not understand how to comfort her mother. The pressure of emotions in life completely overwhelmed her mother. She was obsessed with getting revenge on that man. The method of revenge was simple. Outside her house grew an ornamental plant called oleander. This plant contains lethal toxins from top to bottom. The mother quietly snuck into the man's house and put a freshly picked oleander flower into his milk. This flower quickly took the man's life. The mother was also arrested by the police for committing murder. Before leaving, she told her daughter,
They can't keep me. Don't worry, I'll be back in an hour.
The girl waited nervously at home. She vaguely realized that her mother might not come back. Just then, there was a knock on the door. She quickly opened the door but found the police and a strange woman. The woman was a staff member from the orphanage. The girl did not want to go with them, but the staff member told her that her mother would not be back anytime soon. She cried in fear as she packed her belongings, preparing to leave the place she had lived since childhood. A few days later, led by the staff, she attended her mother's hearing. If convicted of murder, her mother would serve 35 years in prison. That was almost her mother's entire second half of life. This was a devastating blow to both the mother and the girl. To give the girl a normal growing environment, the orphanage arranged for her to go to the foster mother's family. She had always lived a humble and cautious life, but unexpectedly, it ended in such a miserable way. And waiting for her after returning to the orphanage was still cold and unfair treatment. This heartbreaking movie is called White Oleander.